Hey, good morning. Let's go over today's trade plan. So in the overnight session, ES set a new all-time high, pushing up to 2016.75, and at this point, buyers can certainly maintain control and can be active on pullbacks into support. So heading into the open, we have initial support at 2004 to 2006, followed by a naked VPOC at 02.5, and then 98 to 2000. Now, ideally, if buyers are really going to maintain control and we're going to see continuation to the upside, then you don't want to see a deep pullback. So ideally, the market holds above 04 to 06, and from there, a break above the 2011 high volume node would set ES up for a continuation move. So on the upside, the previous all-time high was 2014 half, and we have initial resistance at 14 to 16 half, but holding above 2011 would be setting up ES for a continuation move and a push to a new high. So even though 14 to 16 half is short-term resistance now, and it's a key inflection point because of the previous all-time high and the all-time high set in the overnight session, we could still see a break above it and a continuation higher. Now above 2016 half, there really is no hard resistance. At that point, ES would be setting new all-time highs. So the zones above are just some reference areas that can be used as potential targets, but these are not hard resistance zones. But in the event of a strong upside move, 28 half to 30 half would be an exhaustion point in the market, and even though it's not a hard resistance area, ES could be exhausted heading up into 20 half to 22 half and 28 half to 30 half. But just use the signals you see in real time to judge decent exit spots if you are holding long above the initial resistance zone. On the downside, a break below 04 to 06 at this point doesn't really mean a whole lot, but I would tell you that you're breaking below the range where ES balanced for most of the overnight session. So short term, that would be a red flag, and it could lead to a test of 98 to 2000 and potentially even previous day's high at 94.25. Now, given the level of strength that we've seen in the overnight session, if this is going to be a strong rally, then again, we should not get a very deep pullback, and buyers should be active on every test of support. So 04 to 06, 98 to 2000, all those areas should attract buyers on first test, and if they fail to do so, then that would be telling as well, and it would be signaling a pretty weak overnight rally. And then on the downside, 94.25 previous day's high, 91.25 to 93.25 is a important resistance zone, which is now acting as support. It's also the breakout area from the overnight session. So first test of that, in the event that we do get a deep pullback, that would be a spot to look for a long setup. But again, if this market is truly strong, then we should not get a deep pullback. We should just balance up at these prices and then break out yet again. So, heading into today, we still have a couple of econ reports that are due later in the morning. Chicago PMI around 8:45 a.m. Central Time, and those can still serve as short-term catalysts for price movement, but they're most likely going to be non-events, considering the strong move that we've already seen in the overnight session. So at this point, the focus is on the long side, especially above 04 to 06, and 2014 to 16 half can serve as an upside target, but keeping in mind that we can still get a continuation move higher. So those are our main thoughts heading into the open. Let's see how well the buyers hold it up above initial support, and we'll take it from there.